This is SkyRoute. Today we follow British Airways Flight 676, a routine European connection on paper, yet a fascinating journey across airspace, weather systems, and international corridors. On February 14th, 2026, an Airbus A320 departed London Heathrow bound for Istanbul. A flight scheduled for 7 in the morning, a slight delay, a faster than planned arrival. But what really happened between London and Istanbul? Let's take a closer look. Flight number BA676, callsign Speedbird 676, aircraft Airbus A320-232, registration G-EUYX, operator British Airways, country of registration United Kingdom, type code A320, mode S 406B62, scheduled departure 700 hours, actual departure 719 hours, scheduled arrival 1355 hours, actual arrival 1330 hours, total flight time 3 hours and 11 minutes. A 19-minute delay at departure, but landing 25 minutes ahead of schedule. How does that happen? Let's break it down. London Heathrow, one of the busiest international hubs in the world. Morning departures at Heathrow are complex. Air traffic congestion, sequencing, ground handling, and runway allocation all play a role. A 19-minute delay at 700 hours is not unusual. It could be caused by pushback sequencing, taxi congestion, slot restrictions, weather or wind configuration changes. Once cleared, Speedbird 676 lines up for departure. The Airbus A320-232, powered by CFM56 engines, accelerates down Heathrow's runway, rotating into the winter morning sky of London. Climbing out over southern England, the aircraft begins its eastbound journey. The Airbus A320-232 is one of the most reliable narrow-body aircraft in commercial aviation. Typical cruise altitude 34,000 to 38,000 feet. Typical cruise speed Mach 0.78 to 0.80. Range perfect for medium-haul European and regional international routes. For this flight, a cruise level likely between FL 350 and FL 370 would be optimal for fuel efficiency and airspace traffic flow. The A320's fly-by-wire system ensures smooth handling even through varying wind layers across Europe. The route from London Heathrow to Istanbul crosses multiple flight information regions: United Kingdom, France, possibly Belgium or Germany, Central Europe, Balkan airspace, then into Turkish airspace. Distance approximately 1,550 to 1,600 nautical miles. With a flight time of 3 hours and 11 minutes, this suggests favorable cruise conditions. So why did the aircraft arrive early? There are several possibilities. Number 1, tailwind advantage. Eastbound flights across Europe often benefit from prevailing jet stream patterns, especially in winter months. A strong tailwind can significantly reduce ground time. Number 2, efficient air traffic routing. If ATC granted direct waypoints or shortened routing, the aircraft could cut several minutes off the planned schedule. Number 3, optimized cruise level. Flying at an efficient altitude with lower air density reduces fuel burn and improves speed efficiency. February conditions over Europe can be dynamic. However, an early arrival suggests minimal holding patterns, smooth descent sequencing, no major arrival congestion at Istanbul. Interestingly, the scheduled arrival was 1355 hours, but the aircraft landed at 1330 hours. That's a 25-minute gain over schedule. Airlines often build buffer time into schedules to account for taxi delays, weather, ATC restrictions. If those don't materialize, early arrivals are possible. Approaching Istanbul, the aircraft begins descent into one of the most strategically positioned aviation hubs between Europe and Asia. Istanbul's airspace is busy, connecting east and west. Despite departing late, BAW676 lands smoothly at 13:30 hours. Total airborne time, 3 hours and 11 minutes, from delayed departure to early arrival, a demonstration of modern flight planning efficiency. This flight demonstrates how schedule buffers protect on-time performance, tailwinds influence block time, medium-haul aircraft like the A320 remain backbone assets for European connectivity. Operational precision allows airlines to recover minor delays. Even a 19-minute late pushback can be absorbed in cruise. Flight BA676, London to Istanbul. A routine connection, yet a story of precision, planning, and performance. From Heathrow's morning congestion to Istanbul's efficient arrival across thousands of nautical miles of European sky. This is the unseen choreography of commercial aviation. This is SkyRoute, and we'll see you on the next flight.